me and my friend a long time ago, we just do performance and move. And then me, because I really love philosophy and martial art and everything, I start to say, like judo, what if I doing a discipline with who teach you something for your life, not only a move, you know.
Yeah.
And how can I do the move and at the same time make the translation and someone can understand. Ah, now I understand. If something happened to me in my life, injury, whatever, you know, like someone died, I can come back to my knowledge as a freerunner or tracer and I say, okay, this is, no, you know, like time for, you know, like to cry, time to this, but now, you know, like
from that step I have to
go on, obstacle, you know,
yeah,
obstacle and bam, bam, bam. You know something can happen, but you're not supposed to be focused on. Like when you drive a car, you know you can have an accident in car, but you have to drive. We all drive and think about where driving, know where you're going, and take care of yourself. And I try to share the beauty of my art, not to be focused on only the dangerous things, the you know, the most risky part of it. You know, of course there is risk, but I would say any discipline, anywhere, like gymnastic, even you have crash mat, when they start to do like sun and jump on the, you have risk, you know. Yeah. When I broke my arm and the guy said you almost lost your arm, you're lucky and everything, and I see my career as a firefighter is gone, you know. It just changed my, like I say, when you're close to big injury or death, your life and your perspective of life changes.
And how can you get the safety things across so that the kids watching you on TV, they're not going to try weird stuff just to be to show off?
Exactly. Yeah. So this is what I'm worried about, is that people train now because they love to train, because of the feel of it, because the progressions are so rewarding, and there's so many. Every day you learn something new, and that's your reward. You know, you don't need a certificate at the end of the week. You don't need a trophy. You reward yourself with what you learn, and you are progressing all the time. People progress at different rates. Doesn't mean you're any better. Doesn't mean you're any worse. It just means you're different. And what the MTV show is going to do, I think, which I'm worried about, is that people will be training for the wrong reasons. People watch the show and go outside and train because they've seen it on TV, not because they want to do it, not because they have to do it to try and overcome mental fears or physical fears or anything. They're doing it for the wrong reasons. But again, if we're not involved in the show, it'll go the wrong way.
Yeah, it's
so we've got to be out there, and we've got to deliver those messages to try and save our discipline.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I started to understand, like, slowly I start to capture what I call the way, which is like just the true free moment. I started to understand this. I started to feel it more over the time of, you know, doing movements, and I started to realize that it does not take time to feel this way. It only takes one moment. So as I said, it's taken me 8 years of practicing this movement to understand it does not take 8 years. You know, that it only takes one moment. And I saw one of the guys, and very new to the movement. He didn't look like he, you know, he's done it for a very long time, but it does not matter. And out of everyone here, this one guy started to, whoa, I understand the way. And he started to jump and land really quiet. He's like, oh, you know. And as soon as you feel this, there is nothing you cannot do. You know, you see a whole new way to life. You know, once you feel this moment, you know, it's just about keeping this and understanding it every single day. So I know it's dangerous to climb. Well, for some people, as a child, it's dangerous for a child to walk on an edge like this. But as a parent, you would not let your child get to this position. You would always be around them, but you have to let them learn from their own experience. If they fall, they have to learn from the falling. You know, it's something that, you know, is very important. If you, get off this wall, they will never learn the importance and understanding that falling is all part of progression.
I would like to make sure I understand. You speak about as a mother with your son, with the part of yourself, and you know he's doing something very dangerous or very risky, and how they can understand these things can make him grow without transmit your own fear. You know, it's all about, I think his life is about dealing with it